Hello. It is Thursday, and I have already hurt myself. That's wonderful. Ow! I just shifted my position a little bit, and there's a spot on like my right foot by my heel that is like in constant pain, and if I shift just right, it is extremely painful. And it happened, but I'm okay. I'll live. It's fine. Hello, Normie. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, and thank you for the lurk. Thank you. I decided what Mario Party to play a lot earlier than I normally would. At about 10:15 or so, about 2 hours ago, instead of half an hour ago, it was 2 hours ago. I just put all of the Mario parties 1 through 8 in like a wheel, and I spun it, and it landed on 1. So it's like, all right, we'll play Mario Party 1 today. Let's depart for adventure. It's adventure time. You know, I know a lot of people loved Adventure Time. I never really sat down to watch it. I would catch it when it would like just happen to be on TV. We'll go the tried and true, all on hard. And we're going to Bowser's Magma Mountain because I decided it. Alright. There we go. And 50 turns. The classic. The classic 50 turns, if you will. Bowser's Magma Mountain. It's a big old board that's got a few shortcuts. That's really about it. Alright, so we're good. And then if you land on a happening space, all of the blue spaces turn into the red spaces for like 2 entire turns. So there you go. It's a TLDR on Bowser's Magma Mountain. But anyway, how is everyone today? For whatever reason, the music seemed way too loud for me. But it's at the volume I normally have it on, so... Yeah, how is everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. I would say fairly normal day, aside from, there was quite a bit of fog this morning, and the schools decided, oh, let's just have a 2-hour delay, because the fog outside kinda sucks. And it's like, okay, cool, whatever. You know, back in my day, 20 years ago, a little bitty fog wouldn't have stopped anybody from going to school. Granted, there was one time, I want to say it was my junior year of high school, and it was like the last couple of days of school, so we had like finals days. And they decided, because of a potential bad winter storm that could happen, could not happen, they decided to just cancel school. Now, they just canceled it and like, alright, everyone's on winter break early. You know, stay warm, stay safe, you know, the typical things. And then nothing happened those 2 days. Nothing happened. It was just kind of chilly with sunshine. That was really it. So we had to like wait to take our finals until we got back from break, which was kind of dumb in the grand scheme of things. It's like, dude, let's just wait until the weather actually does something. Because I mean, there's been times where we've had an early release because of the weather. It's happened like a couple of times before. I can't remember what grade I was in, but I do remember my brother having to pick me up, so it was at least before 4th grade. 4th grade or before that, because when I was in 4th grade, my brother was a senior in high school. Where is the star? It's over there. Yeah, we're going that way. So it had to have been like around that time frame, because he picked me and my sister up from school, and I think because my mom also picked up a couple other kids from school for like a friend of hers. And my brother had to pick us all up, and there was a moment where he drove off the road, but like you couldn't like really tell. You couldn't really tell because like the snow was covering the road so much, but like the feel was totally different. Oh, Peach had 43 oh. I should have went for Peach. I didn't realize she got, oh, that's why she had Whack-A-Plant. Duh. My goodness, I'm dumb. What's a third of 43? 1, 3, 1 to the 14. Yeah, I could have gotten a little bit more, but I think that was the safest option for a first turn crane game. Honestly. It's fine. But yeah, that's happened before. And plus, my brother is... He's an okay driver. I hate being in a car with him. There, I said it. I hate being in the car with my brother. Now, which brother is it? Couldn't tell you. I have 2 of them. But yeah, one brother, I hate being in the car with him. I hated it. Hated it a lot. Couldn't stand it. So, yeah, have that plus snow. Snow and ice? No, bad combo. Bad combo. I don't trust it. Also, green team playing basketball. Love it. I mean, it is in the thick of basketball season. My oldest has a basketball game tonight. At least it's not at 8 o'clock. It's at 7:15. But yeah, those late games were, oh, it's awful. I said the screen. No! No! How dare you let Mario do that to you, Luigi? Don't let Mario bully you around. I know that's what big brothers are for, but sometimes push comes to shove and you're tired of being pushed around by your older siblings. Even though they don't see it that way. Anyway, I've ranted enough about, like, family dynamics the other day. Going back to, like, winter and stuff. But yeah, they called a 2-hour delay from the fog, and from what I can see out the window when I woke up this morning, it really wasn't that bad. But I'm like, alright. Hello, Boo! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Hope you're having a good day. Alright, Oh, I should probably do this real quick. Same settings, every turn, message setting, fast. There we go. Because we are playing Mario Party 1. Because again, a Wheel of Fortune decided this. I can't. Because I don't have enough money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just go the long way, because I don't have enough money for one. I really should have taken Peach's money. I really should have taken her money. Well, it's fine. But yeah, like, again, back in my day, a little bitty snow was nothing. We're having a lot of 2v2s. It usually does not happen. Hold on, I don't think it'll show on, like, my TV settings, but I kind of wonder. I think it's set to, like, game settings on the TV. I think it is for this one. I think it wasn't quite on the other one the other day. So, stretch my arm. I haven't really sat down to stretch in a while. When stretching usually helps my button mashing. Also, button mashing takes practice too, so. Alright, let's go.
Ready? Go!
Great start. We're already behind. that was rough. That was so rough on my elbow. Yeah, combine that and the heater just blasting right on my face. Oh, that's not a great combo. But yeah, I know they had a 2-hour delay for like snow and ice on roads. Like, that's fine. You know, when it's like cold enough to like just keep the roads frozen, that's fine. You know, I understand, you know, wanting to stay safe out there. But again, back in my day, they did not close the schools for nobody. No reason. Like, oh, we had like 2 feet of snow on the ground. Still had to go to school at 7:30 in the morning. Like, they'd only close the schools for like extreme blizzard conditions, and it's happened like twice. Hello, Sam. Hello, Curix. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeet? Yeet. Yeet. But hello, welcome in. Just talking about like snow days and stuff, I guess, or like any reasons that school would be like delayed or early release. Because Allie's school had a 2-hour delay this morning because of fog. Because of fog, like that's pretty much the reason, and like it wasn't that bad. You know, it says name of school will be running a 2-hour delay, 2-hour late start this morning, January 30, 2025, due to fog. No AM preschool was the message, and I don't want to like read the exact message. I don't want to dox myself. But yeah, 2-hour delay because of fog. Cool. Now is your age had to climb Mount Everest to get to school. Yep. That was our parents. At least my parents' generation. Had to, you know, walk to school, uphill, in the snow, both ways. What is happening? Why? I don't understand. Everything was perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, nothing. And I didn't do anything different. I think it's just the Pro Controller does not like the spin. And I'm like going full solid rotation, because I've had many an issue with the control stick spinning. Because I remember when like sometime last year, I did like a speedrun stream, just doing Minigame Island speedruns. And then I kind of did one after a Mario Party stream, because I knew it wasn't going to take very long. I needed to like extend time for something. And I was stuck on Pedal Power, which is a control stick spinning minigame. I was stuck there forever because it just wouldn't do nothing. It was awful. My rainy days, it feels good to stay home. Yeah, it rained yesterday. I didn't even realize it was raining until like right after stream yesterday, and Riley looked out the door and pointed it out. So I didn't even realize it was raining. But it did start kind of looking foggy when I went to bed last night. So... Bam, bam. So there's that. And it was a little foggy this morning. I didn't, like, look out the door, but I can see out my window a little bit in my bedroom. And then I woke up at 6:15, because that's when my alarm goes off. I woke up, and I shut off my phone, and I saw the text message. Saw the text message alert from the school, which, that is very nice. It's very nice and convenient to get those text messages instead of having to get up early, turn the TV on, and like watch all the school names show up like the draft. So I remember doing that when I was a child 20 years ago. So it is nice to get those text message notifications. And hello, Garlic. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And we're a witch now. We have sorcery. So, yeah, I got the text message, and it's like, due to fog. And then I laying in bed still, I look out the window, and it was kind of thick. but it wasn't like I couldn't see, you know, far. So, but also, I kind of get it in a way, because like nothing brings out like the terrible driver in certain people than drop off and pick up at school. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have almost been hit. I can't tell you how many times I've caught people not paying attention. And just people being really stupid. And like super, I would say overprotective and bearing with their kids, because like I've seen you know, like the pick up and drop off lane, like you go to a lane, you drop off your kid, and then you go. I've seen it where people don't freaking move until their kid is in the door. And where Allie gets dropped off at school, they're by like a certain they're like a certain door, but it's a lengthy walk. And ever since like first grade, about first grade, I've essentially just let her get out of the car on her own, and she walks up, she goes through the doors, no problem. And, you know, because she's fairly independent, she knows what she needs to do. But, like, there's a lot of parents, even in 4th grade, that will not move until their child has reached the door. And for 4th grade, it's a very lengthy walk. And it's not just 4th grade, it's 4th and 5th grade. So it's 2 whole grade levels needing to walk quite a ways. I know a vast majority I've seen usually like drops them off in GTFOs, because hi, I'm part of that crew, because I trust my child. But like, I still see the parents out there that will not move, will not budge until their child is right at the door. Crazy. Peanut forbid, no worries, Sam. Thank you for the lurk. You're thirst? No worries. Go take care of yourself. I would like to trade 1 Jigglypuff for Kirby Tessa, please, and thank you. Nah. I'm safe. Yeah, I'm still kind of kicking myself for the crane game on the first turn, because Peach had like 43 coins and I didn't even realize. And I saw her, I watched her play Whack-A-Plant. But yeah, nothing like brings out like the worst kind of driver in people than like pick up and drop off. So I'm thankful Ellie is in the after school program, and it's not a bad thing. The after school program is not a bad thing. I know some parents put their kids in there because like they can't pick up their kids at certain times, you know, but Ellie's in there because it helps her with her homework and getting her homework done. Which, I mean, I was in the after school program when I was her age because of homework reasons, because I just didn't want to do my homework at home. So it's like, I get it. But the after school program is Monday through Thursday. So Fridays, I have to go pick her up with everyone else. And with everyone else, it's a nightmare. That's why it's like you're almost better off showing up like 5-10 minutes late. Because there's hardly any people about 5-10 minutes. Because like there's been several times I've shown up right at 3:45 and I can't find a damn spot anywhere to park and pick up my kid. I have to like circle around to find a damn spot. And even when I park, I have to wait a few extra minutes because Ellie doesn't pay attention when I show up. Granted, there's a lot of pickups like the one we've got. We have a Dodge Ram. And it's in like the color of like every single other Dodge Ram out there. It's like a space gray kind of. And there's a lot of them in town. So I get it, but it's like, pay attention please, kiddo. Hello, DA. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright. But yeah, it's just pick up and drop off is just terrible. had schools. And I know when I was a child, when my mom picked us up from school, she always like parked across the street. Because the way my hometown elementary school was set up, doing great, awesome. I am also doing good. Yeah, the way my hometown elementary school was set up, there was a east-west road right in front of the school, and there was a north-south road that was like right in front of the school as well, and that was the road my mom parked on. And that wasn't the pickup drop-off lane. They had a separate pickup drop-off lane, which was always so crowded. But there was always a cross guard helping kids cross the street. And I'd go across the street, find whatever vehicle my mom was driving, and then boom, there we go. And she had to wait for both of us, because, like, for me and my sister, because, like, we never, like, left at the same time. And it was just, we'd both kind of go on our own. Especially in, like, the later years, if she was, like, in 4th grade and I was in 2nd grade, it's a long walk to the front of the door, or to the crosswalk proper. So we'd always show up not at the same time. So, but that was how she did it, and it was, like, less crowded. And I usually parked where it wasn't less crowded, because I hate going through the actual, like, pickup lanes. I hate that. But, nice. And with, Allie, 4th and 5th grade, the pickup drop-off is not a lane itself, it's a street. It's on an actual street with actual residents across it. And it's just like, crap, because, like, it's the street. On one side, it's the school and the playground, and on the other side, it's houses. It's awful. It's just so awful. So it's just a big old pain in the butt to deal with a pickup and drop-off lane. It's a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. So, yeah. And I swear people just never pay attention. I swear people never pay attention. Whenever they just go, they just get their child or drop them off and just go without even looking at anything. I have caught several different people not looking when they pull off into the road and, like, damn near smack into me or make me run into them. It's crazy. And it's like, I don't think I am a, like, bad driver, but, like, I mean, I've never been pulled over. Never been in a wreck. Like a big old major wreck? No, I haven't. So, there's my credentials there. Yeah, there's my control stick spinning. It was perfectly fine. So I don't know if Mario just ate his Wheaties in the middle of tug-of-war or not. Dang it, too early. Too early? What? What do you mean that's the wrong timing? What do you mean? Yeah, that one was too late. How did I get it correct on the first time? And then never again? Too early again? What do you mean it's too early? Fine, I'll just grab this. Never mind. Come on! I could have had it!
Finish.
My goodness. I hate the positionings for Castaway. I hate it. It's awful. I mean, at least I got 10 coins, so it's whatever. Ugh. I don't know why, I've just been feeling really stiff today. Give me a stretch. Don't mind me just stretching. How's pasta? I mean, pasta's fine, I just feel real stiff. Trying to stretch. That'll help for sure. I think that's good right there. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check to you. Thank you, thank you. Needed that. And sometimes, here lately, for whatever reason,
Finish.
like the spot where, like where I had that, catheter for dialysis, like almost 4 years ago. That's crazy to think about. Sometimes that spot kind of hurts and I pull it in such a way where it's just like pain. And I'm like, I don't need this pain in my life. I don't need it. So, I don't know if it's just like a weird thing with how it healed. I mean, it healed perfectly fine because like all the doctors told me like, yeah, it's perfect. So, I mean, I only had it in for like 2 weeks. So, it was easy to remove. What I was told. Yeah, because I know, probably depending on how long you're on dialysis, is depending on, like, where they put the catheter. Because I think for, like, lifelong dialysis, it could be put in your arm. Oh, bitch. And then others could be put on the, on their chest. Bitch. Hello, Fernando. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I know some, it goes in their arm. Mine went in my chest and was, you know, was, in the jugular. Because that, you know, big old vein. You know, for dialysis, because what, for those who may not know, I was on hemodialysis for like 2 weeks, and what that is you're hooked up to a machine that cleans your blood for you. It acts like an artificial kidney in a way, because dialysis is for people who have problems with kidneys. And when I had my youngest daughter, right after childbirth, I almost died, bled out, but my kidneys had an allergic reaction to an antibiotic. And that was like the last thing to like get healthy. And it kind of needed some help. It needed some assistance. So I was put on dialysis for 2 weeks. And then everything, you know, here I am. Almost 4 years later. Some house chores? Nice. Nice. I need to do a few house chores. I just never find the time because I'm just so busy with the kiddos. We done? Bombs away. Alright. So yeah, I just have some, yeah, for whatever reason, that spot kind of hurts a little bit here and there. I mean, it's not like complete searing pain, it's just, ow. I go out for a few seconds and it just kind of goes away. So sometimes people have that kind of pain! Yeah, some people just have a little bit of pain that's like, ow, that kind of hurt. And then they just move on with their lives. And then there's other people that are like, they get like a paper cut and they have to go to the ER. Like an itty bitty paper cut. Like, or something that is like not that deep. You can cover it with a band-aid. And then you'll be fine. And they're like, oh my god, I'm dying. I believe, what's the term? Hypochondriac? Like every little thing is just like searing pain and they're dying. So there's our question of the day. If you were a wrestler, what would your entrance music be? Now, entrance music. for wrestling, it's something that needs to hit hard, and you need to know who it is within like the first 2 seconds. Like, for example, Stone Cold Steve Austin has one of the most iconic wrestling themes. Once you hear that glass break, you immediately know it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know? Stuff like that. Like Becky Lynch's theme, you hear that chord, and it's like, boom, whoa, you know it's Becky. So, or even, it could just be like a song to like represent you. Yay! As much as I have, like, you know, my favorite songs, I feel like a good wrestling entrance for me to represent me would be like Ta by Stray Kids. Because, like, the first little bit of it, you know the instrumentation, you know, like, where it's going with it, and there's, like, a little bit of build-up, and then boom, it, like, comes in with, like, the first little instrumental section, and it's like, yes, that's what I want. That's what I envision, like, my own wrestling entrance to be, would be Ta by Stray Kids. Hola, Ta! So just kind of like a hard-hitting song, in a way. So, just curious. Or even just, like, songs you like. I don't know. Just talk about music. I like music. Music's great. But also, I couldn't really think of a good question of the day. And it's a Mario Party day, so there's nothing really, like, super duper topical. Haha!
Finish.
I got you. So I think if I were to have like a wrestling entrance theme, it probably would be Ta by Stray Kids. Also, some may not know like baseball, but like wrestling entrance music could be very closely related to a walk-up song for baseball. Like when a batter, you know, goes up to the plate, their walkout song plays to like represent them. So it'd be kind of be the same thing. And I would go with the same thing. I would go Ta by Stray Kids. So I feel like my brother used John Cena's theme at some point for a walk-up song. I can't remember. I'd have to ask him. I don't remember. But I feel like I have vivid memories. I don't know if it was him or someone else on his team. I have vivid memories of for somebody's walk-up theme watching a baseball game of his. So yeah, I've got like vivid memories of that. What's up, Toad? So, yeah. I do feel like, now I've seen like lots of clips, especially around baseball season, of like parents picking out their kids as walk-up songs, no matter what the age group is. I see it a lot with like 10-year-olds, 10, 12-year-olds, and it's so funny because they pick like the silliest songs and it's great, and a lot of these kids that I see in these videos are like really good sports about it. Like, for example, say, you know, my daughter, you know, gets to have a walk-up song when she plays, and they're like, all right, parents pick something. I have a serious pick and a joke pick. It's like, all right, get a joke pick for your kids. I would pick the Paw Patrol theme song for Allie's walk-up music as a joke. Like, I would have so much fun with it. Oh my god. Grab it, thank you.
Finish.
So, yeah, because Allie, when she was about Riley's age, like 2-3 years old, she was just all about Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol this, Paw Patrol that. Every time it was on the TV, she would get up, run around her table, and sing the Paw Patrol theme song. For our road trip to Florida, she was just very cranky, not having it. We couldn't stop anytime soon. So we were just playing the Paw Patrol theme song over and over and over again to maybe attempt to calm her down. It kind of worked. You know, Paw Patrol, be there on the double. Yeah, that song is just ingrained into my brain, just from all those years. And like, Riley really likes Bluey. I have never sat down to watch an episode of Bluey in my life. I've seen clips, and I think Riley watched it one time at Grandma's, and then she was just hooked. Everything was just Bluey. Love Bluey. So that just kind of sticks. But I do see a couple clips here and there on like TikTok, or, you know, just kind of here and there, like maybe Twitter and Facebook or whatever. So your computer, nice. But yeah, that's kind of Riley's thing. But like, yeah, if I were to pick like a joke walk-up song for Allie, I would pick the Paw Patrol theme song. If I was being like serious, I would probably pick Becky Lynch's theme, because Allie really likes, you know, Becky Lynch. And so it'd be, you know, wrestling entrance musics make great walk-up music, so... A block for you. No! 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 Thank goodness! It's like, I'm gonna take care of this my own damn self. Team Squishy!
Finish.
Bam, 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 bam. Or maybe like some kind of K-pop song, you know, that Allie likes. I know Riley really likes Whiplash by aespa. That's like her current like all-time favorite song. She asks for it constantly. One look, give him whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. Keep your kid, don't think fast. Ian on the multi. Wait, Jen, no, I did that. Day one, no, I've been bad. Don't stop, Hundeliche. Well, they had the can't touch that. Peach, do we need to have a conversation? Or maybe Peach is like, hey, we won that, you won that for our team, they need to give you more money. Maybe that's what she's doing, I don't know. But my green team buddy, I'm sorry, Luigi. I did not decide this, Peach did. But yeah, I would probably, if Riley had a walk-up song or wrestling entrance theme, I would probably pick Whiplash. Whiplash or Supernova by aespa. Both are by aespa. Both kind of start out like kind of not like low on the energy, but quieter on the energy. Then it builds into like a big chorus. So like, I don't know how that one would work. I don't know. That's how that would work. Bam, bam, bam. From high school, best of me only played Mario Party 1 through 3. I have a mobile emulator, but I only had almost completed 2. Just checking for Lucky Bowser's Magma Mountain and Eternal Star Mario Party 3 Story Mode. Yeah, Bowser's Magma Mountain is not too terribly hard to unlock. It's Eternal Star that does take a while. But I mean, I've done it a few times in my childhood. So, because every now and then, me and my sister, like, we owned Mario Party 1. Like, we owned it. We didn't rent it. We owned it. And, like, every now and then, we're like, let's just start over. And it's like, okay. So we would erase our file and start over. Start over unlocking all the minigames, getting Bowser's Magma Mountain, Eternal Star. So that's what we did. That is what we did. Hey, can you not? One look, give him whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. If you get jump, don't think fast. You know the multi. Wait, you know I did that. Day one, know I've been bad. Don't stop under the chair. Multi head, can't touch that. Can't touch that. Hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. No worries. You're fine. No one is obligated to show up right when I start. No one's obligated. It's totally fine. Bank clerk, no worries. You take care of the bank. Bowser Mountain. Yeah, it's like 700 and something coins for the map of it. And then Eternal Star, you need 100 stars. And then like a big old cutscene happens and you are forced to do Eternal Star. Because like Eternal Star is like the only option. Doing chores. Again, like, no one's obligated to show up on time. You know, people can come and go as they please. You know, I'm not here to stop anybody. I mean, if you want to show up on time, cool. And if you are not able to, also cool. People have lives, I understand. Because I know, like, believe it or not, I have a life too. So, yeah, I get it. I get it. Come on. Please. Ruin her.
Finish.
Oh. Yeah, you're right, yeah. We just have to show up at the beginning. Again, nobody is obligated. No one has a personal obligation. I will not hate anybody who does not show up on time. You know, again, people have lives. It's totally fine. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know where the star is. Yes, actually, I need this one, but I need to be careful of my coins. I have 36. Oh, piss. Well, there goes 10 coins out of my pocket. It's fine. Just go the long way around. Yoshi eats corn the long way. It's being like wrestling. Yeah, that's like the most common wrestling insult on a sign. Woo! His star is gone! I've seen people say that Bowser's Magma Mountain is the only board that Bowser can steal stars in. That is incorrect. In Mario Party 1, anyway. That is incorrect. He can steal stars in Eternal Star. Actually, that is the default. If you have a star and you find Bowser in Eternal Star, he steals the star. He just outright steals your star. The first one's me. The first one should be me. When I play the N64 Mario Kart games, usually siblings play the green team. It's just me who's Mario. I mean, like, everyone's got their own thing. I don't even know, like, when the green team happened for me. It was in my teenage years, I think. It just kind of happened because, like, my two mains, I guess you would say, are Yoshi and Daisy, and they're pretty tied. I feel synonymous with either one. Like, if I play Mario Party 1, the usual go-to is Yoshi. And then, like, Mario Party 1 and 2, your default 6. The tier list would be Yoshi, then Peach, then Luigi, then I don't know after that. Because I usually don't play Mario, Wario, or DK. I usually don't. Sometimes I'll get a wild hair up my ass and play as DK, but that's really it. Or if I'm, like, trying to, like, just play as every character, like, one time, then yeah, I'll do that. But I usually don't. I have my favorites and I stick to them. But yeah, if Daisy is available, it really depends on what I want to do. Oh, Mario just went off on his own! No, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone! No. Luigi, no. Green team, man. Somebody has to be the sacrifice. think that sacrifice is you. Yeah, we're at a stalemate here. No one's winning this. Well. Yeah, I don't think anyone's winning this one. Nope. He's too good. He's too good for me. You're too good for me, Luigi. GG's. Should it be like Johnny? Absolutely not. I mean, if everyone in the world was exactly the same, the world would be boring. If everyone looked exactly the same, acted exactly the same, had the same opinions on everything, the world would be so boring. I like individuality. Speaking of everything exactly the same. 12 coins. What's 12 coins, really? The world would be so boring if everyone thought exactly the same. I know, for example, everyone has different opinions on what the best Mario Party is. I mean, there's different definitions of best, right? There's objectively and subjectively. Sometimes when I'm like, all right, if someone asks me, what's the best blank? And I'm inclined to like reply, do you want my opinion or do you want an objective answer? Because there's two ways I can think about it. Like, all right, let's think something more in my wheelhouse, like K-pop. Like, someone could ask me, what is the most iconic song in K-pop? I mean, like, give me like top 3 iconic K-pop songs. Gangnam Style, Bang Bang Bang. That third one's tough. Anytime I'm given a top 3 of anything, that third one is always tough. And I say Bang 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 and not Fantastic Baby, because that one is just, you know, is great. I got money. But like, yeah, like iconic songs, yeah, I'd pick, you know, Gangnam Style, definitely iconic. Bang Bang Bang, Fantastic Baby, both of them are iconic. We can even go back second gen. Sorry Sorry was iconic. G by Girls' Generation was iconic. Third gen, Growl. You know, the joking, not jokingly Korean national anthem. Because, like, everyone knows Growl, too. It's just so good. So, and that's, like, objectively speaking. Like, what's iconic to me may not be iconic to, like, the grand scheme of it all. Or, like, you know, what do you think is, like, the best K-pop song? Like, do you want a subjective approach or an objective approach? Like, do you want me to try and think fairly about it, or do you want me to be as personally biased as possible? Because that will entail 2 completely different answers. Like, best K-pop song. In my mind, I think catchy. You need a catchy hook, an easy dance to learn. Hey, that's Gangnam Style. And a great music video to pair with it. Again, Gangnam Style. But if you want my personal opinion, I think, subjectively, objectively speaking, my personal opinion on what the quote-unquote best K-pop song could be would be The Chaser by Infinite. It's timeless. It's a good song, group vocals in the chorus, it's got a key change in it. And it's just great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Give me money. I'll take all of it, give me money. I'll take some more, give me money. I will be floored with all of this money here in my pocket. Anyway, everyone's bias has bias for a reason. Everyone has favorites as well. Again, yeah, it's exactly that. We're all different. Team Lately would have an objective answer of Mario Party 6 for Best Mario Party. Now, here's the thing. I hardly ever see people talk about Mario Party 6. I see people say Mario Party 6 over 7. I see that, but I don't really see people say 6 is like the best one. I see more of people saying 5 is the best one, and I will gladly disagree with that. I think 5 is the worst one. Personally speaking. But that is my opinion. I know 7's pretty good. I think 3, Mario Party 3 is the best one, even though it doesn't have a Bowser board. It was the first to introduce a story mode, and it did it arguably like the best story mode. And it's just above 4. Funny that the first 2 Mario Parties to introduce story modes have the best story modes. There, I said it. Mario Party 3 story mode's really, really good. They did a fantastic job with it. Mario Party 4's story mode is amazing. They did a fantastic job with it. 5 sucked. Cause all you do, you're just on a board with Koopa Kids. It's stupid. 6, there's barely even a single player. There's like 3 single player maps that you have to just buy with stars in the star bank. There's really no single player experience for 6. 7 single player is fun. It's 1v1 boards with like different objectives, and that's fine. I like the mix. I like the fleshed out story mode of Mario Party 3 a lot. Because, like, you got the Battle Royales, and then the 1v1 boards. And then Mario Party 4 kind of did that too. But not like a 1v1 board. It's just like a minigame with, like, the board host. Yeah, like, 5 is just you play on a board with Koopa Kids, and it's stupid. 6 barely even has a single player. 7's did a lot better, and 8 just modeled after 7. And don't get me started with 9. I don't even remember 9's single player. I think it was more akin to, you know, the other ones, but... Yeah, like, my objective opinion, I think Mario Party 3 is the best one. Subjectively, I would say the same thing, because I love Mario Party 3. I know a lot of people will claim 2, a lot of people will claim 4, 5. I never see anyone speak highly or lowly of 8. I personally think 8 is like... The term unsung hero came to mind because I feel like people are so quick to write it off because it's on the Wii. It's got motion controls. I feel like people are so quick to write off 8, and you shouldn't. And it was supposed to be a GameCube game. But again, the motion controls are fine. It doesn't really take away from the experience. And like the minigames are good, the boards are good. It's just a really fun time, I think. Oh god! I panicked. I thought I could make it in time. Blue. Oh dang, they did good. Oh, Luigi! Nice! Anyway, going back to my thoughts on Mario Party 8, I really do think it's very underrated and kind of like an unsung hero. Yeah, I really hate how they just kind of default all of those rehashed 4-player 2v2 battle mini games into the duels for like regular battle mode. If they did that, like looking back on it more, if they did that, or if they like had only had those rehash games for the story mode, like for the story mode single player campaign, because they're all 1v1 boards. If they had that and did away with those for regular party mode and had like the pure duel mini games for party mode, then I think it would have been a lot better, because that's like my only like real big complaint about 8 was all those reused mini games. It's like, dude, give me like the actual pure duel mini games that I love so much. Because I have sat and played like Cardiators so many times. That one's really, really fun. And that's a pure duel game. So, and it's like a lot of them you can definitely tell what was supposed to be a 4-player game or a 2v2 game. You can definitely tell. Hello, Deltora! Hello, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Nice. I played Mario Party 3 with my siblings, but this would be my younger brother's favorite Mario Party game? Nice, nice. Yeah, I personally think 3 is the best one. And like, objectively speaking of what I think makes a good Mario Party game, I do think 3 is the best as well. 7 could definitely be up there because it did start the trend of random bonus stars. Yeah, it started with 7 because from Mario Parties 1 through 5, the bonus stars were minigame, coin, and happening. And Mario Party 6, they replaced the coin star with the orb star, which is essentially like the item star. And then in 7, they added a whole bunch of bonus stars that they just like randomized till the end. So, and that trend continued through every Mario Party since. Part of me thought that was gonna be me because I hit it so late. Because, Shy Guy says in Mario Party 1 is a lot harder than in Mario Party 2. I almost hit the wrong one. Because for one, I have no idea how much time I have. So, whereas in Mario Party 2, you know what time you've got by looking at the Lac-2. And also, I know a lot of people would love to say that 2 was the best Mario Party. And they have pretty good arguments. I know people love to say 2 is better than 1. And you know, I can agree with that, but like I do have nostalgia goggles for Mario Party 1 because it is the one I grew up with. And if I am, you know, forward with that fact... Oh, you bitch. How dare you? If I lead with the fact that, like, yes, I have nostalgia goggles for Mario Party 1, then they'll understand my opinion because I grew up with it. But I do see why people think 2 is better than 1, because they really polished what 1 did. And 1 was the beginning, and they did get a lot of stuff right, in the very beginning. And they just kind of polished on it further and further and further. Green team, yes. Green team. Green team hasn't really been green teaming here lately. I can say that. Mario Party DS is, in my opinion, the best handheld Mario Party game. I do wish they had original dual minigames. Again, it's been a long time since I've even played Mario Party DS. The last handheld Mario Party game I played was Island Tour. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, man, this is bad. Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah. 98! Alright, anyway. Yeah, the last handheld Mario Party I played was Island Tour, and I enjoyed Island Tour. Granted, it's been a long time. It's been since like college, so it's been like 10 years at least since I played Island Tour. But that is the one I got with my DS for Christmas from my dad. Because my dad's like, hey, she likes Mario Party, and Nintendo DS is on her Christmas list, so I will get her a 3DS along with Mario Party. Because I'm just a good dad, and he was a good dad. My dad was a very good dad. There's a train blasting its horn. Love that. Main one, costumes. Wonderful and easier minigame island than 2's minigame coaster. Yeah, and I think just the minigames themselves, some of them were definitely more difficult. Sneak and snore. That's the one thing that holds me back from Mario Party 2 being the best one, is Sneak and Snore. Mario Party 2 created Sneak and Snore, and I cannot allow it to continue. I can't. Sneak and Snore is objectively the worst minigame. Literally do not care. Like, I know some people were like, oh, the key one in Jamboree. That one sucks too. But like, Sneak and Snore. Like, what the fuck were they thinking with that one? My goodness. Alright, I'm left out of it. Good. I was about to complain. Bam, bam, bam. I haven't really played any handheld games in a while. I popped into Pokemon a couple of times, even the other day, because I could not remember for the life of me what Pokemon I had for my water type, monotype run, and why that I did a few years ago. Like, I don't remember. Damn it. The one time, I think I overthought it. What's up, Bowser? How's it going? My main man, how you doing? Alright, thank you. Ooh, I'd rather give you 20 coins than my star! Yeah, I know a lot of people love 2 for the costumes, and like, we have the technology to bring those back. They had the technology to do those in Mario Party 2 on the N64 many a year ago. Bring it back, Nintendo! Bring it back! But the little bit I played of Jamboree, I've enjoyed it. I've won like 1 board out of like 5 I have played, but I've enjoyed Jamboree for the most part. I think the only board I won was like the mall board. I don't remember what it was called, like Rainbow Mall or something. I don't remember what it was called, but that was the one board I won. Because I was just, I don't know what it is. I think I just need more practice with it. Bam, 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I really do think, like, we have the technology. You know what else we have the technology for? I've ranted about it before, and again, we have the technology. Pokemon Stadium. We 100% have the technology for a brand new Pokemon Stadium. And, like, they won't do it. Because, like, it's so easy to transfer Pokemon now. Because, like, before, in the N64 days, you needed the whole Game Boy pack and everything. And the transfer pack and everything. And I never had a Game Boy. Never had a Game Boy. So, I never got to use, like, quote-unquote, my own Pokemon for Pokemon Stadium. I always had to use rentals. So, like, make it a brand new Pokemon Stadium game with Pokemon Home compatibility with over 1,000 Pokemon. My goodness, that would be so much fun. That would be a lot of fun. We have the technology for it. Ow! Oh god, no, leave me alone. I don't have much money. Yeah, we have the technology for a brand new Pokemon Stadium game. Wow, you guys whiffed! Oh, that was funny.
Finish.
But, like, they won't do it. They won't fucking do it. I feel like that would fucking sell like hotcakes. Give us a brand new Pokemon Stadium game. Brand new Pokemon Stadium game. Give us more tournaments. Even, like, hell, make rentals for over 1,000 Pokemon. Do it. You won't. Like, bring us, like, the tournaments, the Poke Tournament, the Prime Cup, the Petite Cup, Challenge Cup, something. And most important, like, you know, free battles. Do that! Battles online with friends that way. That'd be so much fun. Also, the most important thing of all with a brand new Pokemon Stadium game, mini games. We demand mini games. That was the best part of Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadiums 1 and 2, best part. The mini games, ugh, so good. So good. Clefairy says, peek. Ow. I scratched myself with my nail. I had the bright idea of just repainting my nails instead of clipping them like I should have, and now I'm regretting it because I really scratched the crap out of my thumb just now when I tried to like snap. They made a new Pokemon Snap game. Why can't they make a new Pokemon Stadium game? We have the technology. We 100% have the technology. My one coin. This is mine. This is my coin. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Oh, that got lost. That got stuck in a wall. Mine. I have two. I have 2 coins now. No, I couldn't grab the 3rd one in time. Dang. No, unlock. Thank you, Johnny. Welcome back. Yeah, I really scratched the crap out of my thumb with my. I think it was it my middle finger that scratched me? It might have been. It might have been. Inside jokes aside, I love the emote. The animation colors are awesome. Thank you! Thank you. It took like a little over an hour, I think. Because like Photoshop was being stupid with me right towards the end of making it. But I got it done. And it turned out really well. I'm glad it turned out very well. But yeah, again, we have the technology for a brand new Pokemon Stadium game, and they will not give it to us. Like, do you know how much money Game Freak could make from a whole new Pokemon Stadium game? I mean, Pokemon is in a weird space right now. And I say that because people are frustrated with, the quality of the Pokemon games coming out. People are frustrated with it. And people say, okay, the 2 biggest examples of people being frustrated with quality. Oh, thank you, Deltora. Thank you. I appreciate that. God, my eye is hurting really bad for like no reason. I'll check that out during the break probably. The 2 biggest examples of, or like the 2 games that support the claim of, quality issues is BDSP and Scarlet and Violet. And like, I like Scarlet and Violet. It has the best story in any Pokemon game since Black and White. I think I made that claim the first time I played it. And I still stand by that because I love the story. And it's like, yeah, it's open world. It's a false open world, but like you can do anything you want. You can explore however you wish. And like the end in Area 0 it's so perfect, and like all of these stories intertwine into one for like the big ending, and it's great. I love it.
Miss.
The problem with Scarlet and Violet is performance issues. And I've seen, because my husband told me this, apparently some people, like when the game came out and were dealing with these performance issues, they ripped the ROM off the game, threw it into an emulator, ran perfectly fine. No graphical glitches, no performance issues, none of that. So it's like, the problem wasn't like the game itself, the problem was they made a game for a console that couldn't make the game perform. I need to save my money, I need to go a long way. So, and don't get me started on the issues with BDSP. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, do not get me started on that. That was just... I feel like that one's a much different case than Scarlet and Violet. Because with BDSP... I have a key. With BDSP, they trusted the wrong people. Because Ilka were the main people who handled BDSP. And that was a bold choice. That was a bold choice. Considering what they did with the game and the severe amount of patches it took to get rid of the item duplication glitch. It was awful. Very awful. Like, yeah, I've had some issues with Scarlet and Violet. I even had one when I was trying to find an Eevee to evolve into Glaceon. Just want the game with Battle Frontier back? Yeah. Yeah. They had a chance with BDSP, and they ruined it. Well, I'm back here! Alright. The game was like, this is Yoshi's? This is Yoshi's. Luigi's right there. Let's go this way and see what happens. Oh boy. But, yeah, Scarlet, I've had issues with Scarlet and Violet when I was getting an Eevee. Oh, that's a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not me! Fuck! 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 That's not the worst in the world. That's not the worst in the world. She essentially got that bonus back anyway. Anyway. They had a chance with Auras to bring it too. Yep, and they... Oh, that was the wrong way to do it. They had a little bitty tease, and that was it. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Stress, fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress. Anyway, I did have an issue with, because I use sandwich power to help the encounter rate for Eevee to pop up, because Eevee is kind of a rarer encounter. When I was trying to get, like, the sandwiches to pop up, or, like, to do the picnic, to make the sandwiches, to get the encounter power, I started a picnic, and I didn't have a table. I did not have a picnic table. And it was really stupid. But it acted, I could interact with it, I could do everything I could during a picnic to make a sandwich, but like the table wasn't there. It was there in like, I can, you know, interact with it to start things, but it wasn't there in the collision functionality part of it. So when I would make a sandwich, I didn't have my ingredients at all. I couldn't see any of the ingredients that I had. I could barely interact with it, but it would still make the sandwich. Which was really dumb and stupid. So I had to go find a spot to spawn my... Oh, that's lovely. To spawn my picnic table to even make a damn sandwich for the encounter power to find the Eevee. So finding Blue took a lot of effort. It took a lot of effort, but Glaceon really came through with the False Dragon Titan. It really came through with that. So, yeah, and after stream, and kind of throughout last night, I was just kind of roaming around. I was kind of roaming around and getting some necessary things to kind of beef up my movesets a little bit. So, so when we pop into Scarlet tomorrow, the team will look slightly different. They will look slightly different. I really just found a couple TMs or found materials to make those TMs. Because Cerebi has a really convenient list of TMs to make and the recipes, and also where to find those TMs. So it's really nice. Yeah, my two big sources for Pokemon information is Cerebi. Also, I did see today, it was announced officially, Squid Game Season 3 will be out on June 27th. I saw that today. I'm like, yo, hype. I know enough time has passed, and I don't want to say anything just in case someone hasn't been able to watch it. I really am of the opinion, I'm gonna try and be careful with my words here. I'm of the opinion that Season 2 and Season 3 were originally one season. And they split it up for money. I'm not gonna get into where Season 2 leaves off. I'm not gonna get into, like, other major spoilers, but that's all I'll say is, like, I am of the opinion that Season 2 and Season 3 were originally one season. But Netflix wanted money, so they had to split it up in a way. Haven't seen the first yet? Dang, Del Toro! And you've played Crab Game. I can imagine, like, just watching it back, because this happened to me, watching it back, watching Season 1, after, like, playing Crab Game a lot. It's like, oh my god, they did this thing, this is where it comes from in Crab Game. This is funny. It's like, haha, they did this in Crab Game. Like the dorm fights. Yeah, that happened. All fun and games till a giant crab falls from the sky and fight the contestant. Yeah, it's all fun and games till the crab plays the crab game. Need to catch up? Absolutely, do that, because Season 2 was pretty good. Like, I feel like I'll have differing opinions with Season 2 once Season 3 comes out, because again, I really do feel that Seasons 2 and 3 were supposed to be one season. So, yeah. Okay, I was thrown off for a second because I'd finished one bottle of green tea, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's finished, but I couldn't remember if I had already taken a drink or not, or I thought I already did of the new bottle, and I picked it up and I'm like, damn, this is heavy. But no, I just hadn't opened it yet. Oops. Much better. Much better. Or like sometimes like have you ever had like the opposite happen? Where you go to pick something up. Yep, I was screwed there. You go to pick something up expecting it to be like extremely heavy, but then it's not, and then you like just like muscle it and then you like just fling the thing you're picking up. Has that ever happened to any of you? It's happened to me a few times. It's always like so funny. It's like, oh damn. Bam 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 now. Bam da now. Da na 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 bam ba da da. I was like mean mugging the game for a second. Like, please. Please. I get so nervous anytime chance time comes up. I feel like on this board in particular, a lot of the chance time spaces are like so close together. I mean, this board is fairly linear. The only like real like deviating pathways are just in the shortcuts. So this board is very linear. Oh, the game's like, oh hey, you got warped past Boo? Well, here's your chance. Fuck you, Peach. Cause I can. Ugh. Okay, I need to like stretch more. I feel really stiff. For like no reason. But yeah, going back to BDSP. That one was kind of, for lack of a better term, and part of my French, that one was fucked to begin with. Like, I'm not a Gen 4 homer. I'm not a big Gen 4 stan. Like, Pokemon, Gen 4 Pokemon. Cause I hadn't played Sinnoh. Like, I've played a Gen 4 game, technically. I have played Heart Gold, but that is not Sinnoh. That is not Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. Thank you, whoever did that. I had not played, you know, Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum till, like, 2022? When did... No, it was 21. I think it was 21. Because I did that art piece of me and my Platinum team. When did I do that? Yeah, I did my, I don't know why my phone loves to do this, but... yeah, I dated that drawing January 12th, 2022. And I didn't do this drawing until I finished Platinum. So... yeah, I never played Sinnoh until, like, 2021. So I don't have personal attachments like my husband does. He's played Platinum a lot, but he's a big Gen 3 guy. He grew up playing, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. He's a Hoenn guy, but he still loves Platinum a lot. And that's the thing. A lot of people love Platinum. Because, yeah, there's Diamond and Pearl. But Platinum fixed a lot of the problems that Diamond and Pearl had. And a lot of people say that Platinum is the best Pokemon game. Like, I don't think... I mean, objectively speaking, there's a couple of contenders for best Pokemon game, but I know one of the contenders is Pokemon Platinum. When it came time for the Gen 4 remakes to remake Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, people wanted Platinum. Or at least have, like, the Platinum Dex, or, like, Platinum elements into Diamond, Pearl remakes. That's what the people wanted. But the moment they said they made faithful remakes of Diamond and Pearl, that was it. That was the nail in the coffin. Why? There we go. Yeah, the moment they said, like, oh yeah, we did faithful remakes of Diamond and Pearl, that was it. That was the nail in the coffin. Because they did so much wrong with BDSP. Like, I think on their own, they're all right games. But knowing they are remakes of Diamond and Pearl, and knowing Platinum exists, it's just, you know, a fool's errand to play those games, knowing Platinum exists. Oh, that was too early. Yeah. extra 5.
Finish.
But yeah, I mean, the underground was pretty solid in BDSP. That's really it. And being able to catch like certain Pokemon in the underground was it, but like again, people wanted at least like the platinum decks or some platinum elements, like facing Fantina 3rd instead of wherever she is on the list, 5th? Because you go to, what is it, Hearthome? Is that where it is? You go there, but like at first you can't fight her yet. But in Platinum they fixed it so you can fight her, which still makes her fight tough because of the Pokemon she's got. She's got a Mismagius, but like you can have one as early as you want, really, because it's a stone evolution. So they could have easily done that, but no, they didn't. And like, the problem, and I'm sure there are some people that hear the criticisms that are like, oh, you just don't like the art style. The art style is not the problem. Although I did hear criticisms of that, I personally don't think the art style was the problem. I love the little chibi overworld. I love that so much. It felt nostalgic in a way, but again, they really needed platinum elements, hardcore, for the remakes, because that's what the people wanted. But no, that's not what they got. They just got a half-baked remake of Diamond and Pearl that nobody asked for. Because the people wanted platinum, and they didn't get it. So, BDSP was kind of fucked from the beginning. The moment they mentioned, oh, they're faithful Diamond and Pearl remakes. So...
Finish.
So there is that. That's my take on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And not to mention the freaking acronym is sus in itself. BDSP? Huh. That's very close to this other thing that a lot of people know. So, but yeah, with Scarlet and Violet, I think Scarlet and Violet are a lot better than BDSP, my personal opinion. It didn't have near the glitches that BDSP had. Bitch. But there were definitely performance issues. And again, it was more performance issues. With BDSP, there were so many glitches. So many glitches. Like, people found an item duplication glitch, which my husband found and figured out how to do and did it very easily. But then they patched it. And then people found it again in a different way. Then they patched it. And people did it again. Every time they patched it, people just found a different way to do it. So they were just like slapping band-aids on like this big old gash that didn't need a band-aid, and people just kept finding ways around it. Like, I'm sure it still exists. I don't even know, you know, how much they've patched the game. Just for like stuff like that. There's like also glitches. People found the shaman area early because of like this like out of bounds glitch that they did. And they didn't even do anything about it. They didn't even do anything about it. So it's just crazy. Like, they just never fixed it. And I think the thing is, they gave it to Ilka. Be like, hey, make these remakes. And I'm like, okay, and then they made it very poorly. And the hope is they are never given another game ever again. No, not another game. Another Pokemon game, at least. So it was bad. It was very bad. And not to mention just the general gameplay of BDSP. Everything is like so stinking easy until the Elite Four. And that's when it's like, all right, now the Elite Four have super ultra competitive builds. They all have beneficial natures and items and movesets that are super duper competitive, and everyone's gonna get their ass kicked. And it was just like unnecessary. It was an unnecessary difficulty spike. And it's like, I don't mind like level jumps here and there, right? Because there's quite a few level jumps. Oh my god. I walked right, oh, that's just gone. I walked right through that coin bag and it didn't even give it to me. Rude. Why? No, mine. Yeah, there's a few level spikes in Scarlet and Violet too. But like I can handle like a level jump here and there. What I can't handle is a difficulty spike. And also, last night I had a major difficulty spike, but that was because I'm doing a self-imposed challenge, not just a casual playthrough. I mean, even in a casual playthrough, Aerie is very tough. But even with the Ice-type run, Aerie was very challenging. But it's a fun challenging where you feel very rewarded after completing it. Whereas the Elite Four and Cynthia in BDSP, you just want it to be over and you feel like a dead man walking after that. Like, I remember how frustrated my husband was after, or like during the Elite Four and the Champion. He was so frustrated because it's like, why is this so difficult? And then like we looked it up and it's like, oh my god, they have like freaking competitive builds. Why the fuck would they do this? So, and it's like, I wouldn't mind, you know, an Elite Four and Champion having a competitive build on a rematch, but not for the first go around. Definitely not for the first go around. Absolutely not. Like, rematches? Sure, because that's what the rematches are for. They're an extra challenge. But for the default first run? Absolutely not. So, I say that as I'm going to go do the Elite Four tomorrow in Scarlet. That's, I think I'll be okay aside from one of them. And that one of them is Poppy. That one of them is Poppy because she has steel types, and that's not great for me. That is not great for me. Oh, I'm directing this bitch. So, because I mean, the Elite Four is ground, steel, flying, and dragon, and ice is super effective against 3 of those. But weak to 1 of those. So... and then there's Gita as well, and then Nemona. I forgot about that. I forgot about Gita and Nemona. No, I remember Nemona, but I didn't remember Gita. But I also know Gita was very underwhelming as a champion in that champion fight. And it's like, if you swap the first and last Pokemon that she's got, it's a whole different story. Like, she would be up there in, like, Cynthia levels of difficult, if that were the case, but it wasn't. It was not the case. But I think... I think I'll be okay? Question mark? Again, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. And, there's another thing I realized I didn't do... While it's on my mind, I should probably look it up. Because I have the power. I've got the power. There we go. Because again, Cerebi is a great... and okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. I got nothing to worry about. Because my brother's like, oh my god, Earthquake! But no, I stopped at like level 50, and Mamoswine learns Earthquake at level 51. So we're good. We're good there. So we'll get Earthquake. Because once we get Earthquake, we are ballin'. We're ballin'. B-A-L-L-I-N apostrophe. Not balling. B-A-W-L-I-N. G. That's a different kind of ballin'. No! Leave me out of this! Okay, never mind. Give me the money. Give me the money. Show me the money! Here comes the money! Here comes the money! The 2 coins! Money, 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 money. That's funny. We got the funny money. That we lost immediately. So Mario's money is just gone into the abyss. Yeah, for some reason my eye is bugging me. I don't know if something got in my eye or what. And wow, what a precarious what. Oh, Luigi has more money than I do. But also, what a precarious position Yoshi is in. Like, what is this? Like, Yoshi, please keep it PG, even though that is definitely not a PG position. I mean, I wouldn't parade around promoting my channel, my streams as PG. No, I swear. I say swear words. Like, I say fuck. But, like, I wouldn't... Like, I'm not, like, kid-friendly, but I'm not, like, 18 plus either. Because there are, like, some topics and jokes that I will not go there. Sometimes a joke crosses my mind, but I'm like, nope, can't do that. Don't do that. That would be really, really bad. Can I view the map? You're not gonna let me view the map. Damn it! Again, if I just spend so much time trying to time it, I'm just overthinking it, and I go to Bowser. And then Blue comes firing on all cylinders. That is true. That is true. Oh, what day was it? It was Friday last week, I think. It was Friday last week. It was after I beat Atticus. Because there was a... I think it was like the word concentration. I was laughing at myself and I misread that as constipation. And my husband thought I misread that as contraception. And then Blue just comes right out the gate thinking I misread a completely different thing. Misreading something about gunk shot. And it was just a glorified mess, and I am here for it. Or just outright saying what she thought Earthworm was. Or like Earthworm Jim. Yeah, she just... Sometimes Blue says the quiet part out loud, and that is the reason why we have a spray bottle emote. She's not even here to defend herself, because I want to say she's working today. Because I remember her saying yesterday that she's got to work for like 3 days in a row. What a cool constipation! Said nobody ever! Oh my goodness, he can steal coins and then immediately steal a star. There goes all my cool stuff. I'm about to get hit so hard because he's gonna roll next turn, steal a star from me after I lose a star to Bowser. It's gonna be great. But yeah, sometimes the jokes, you know, write themselves and they're really, really funny. And sometimes the adult joke is really funny. Cool. Yeah, sometimes the adult joke is really, really funny. There's a particular clip that was really, really funny. It's a thick liquid. I think that one's really fun. That's a funny one. Is Thick Liquid from Final Fantasy VII Remake. That one's a really funny one. I think that's when I made type it during my party. I should have clipped it. Oh. I mean, hey, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and then there's like some clips that are like, what happened? And there's a clip and a quote. And I think it's quote 29, I think. Look at them. Look at all these cocks. And I said that in the context of Majora's Mask, getting the bunny hood. No! No, let me have this!
Finish.
Rude. Did you really? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I mean, so many things have happened in like the last few weeks. I was like, oh dang. But man, typos, man. Yep, there goes my star. There it goes. Into the wind. Anyway. Try to type what's your favorite pop. Yeah, I understood like what it was trying to be immediately. I think we were talking about like pop or something. You know, it'd be really funny if Luigi gives his star back to me, or I get a star back in some way, shape, or form. Nope, never mind. I'm not even a part of this, so it's totally fine. Bam, 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 da 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 da. You. That gives me life. That gives me life. Just the you. You. Oh, that one was great. Last week was really, really fun. Like, the last couple Pokemon streams have been really, really fun, and I think I'm gonna miss it. Yep, yep. Look at them! Look at all these cocks! Yep, there it is. Yep, because I can tell you, I mean, it says the game Majora's Mask, so I think you can, if you know the game, you can figure out the context of it, but there is a clip of it. I think the clip is just titled Pardon Me? Because I think the mod I had at the time clipped it, and it was just like, what, excuse me? What did you say? And like, there's a little bit of hesitation right before I say it too. And it's just like me thinking, do I say it? Fuck it, I'll say it. Look at them, look at all these cocks. And yep, it's really funny. Watch, so you? I have heard of it. I have never watched it. I have only heard of it. And I'm not sure if I would like it, just based off of what I had heard of it. There we go.
Finish.
But yeah, I've heard of it, and from the little bit I've heard of it, like, I don't even know if it's something I would like. So. What turn are we on? Oh, shit, we're flying by. Oh, boy. I didn't realize how much this has flown by. I mean, this board is fairly linear. Yeah, 50 turns on Mario Party 1 goes by real quick. But yeah, I am really sad that Pokemon's almost over. I'm so sad about that.
Oh no!
Because it really does feel like we started that like last week, but no. I believe January 3rd was when I beat DKC 3. And so January 8th? No, 10th. 10th was when we started it. I think I wasn't feeling very well on the 8th. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't think I streamed on the 8th. I think it was January 10th was when I started it. And then, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it does also make sense. I did kind of anticipate the time frame to be like winter time when I was going to do the ice type run, because I had the ice type run planned since like October. I had it planned since October. So like I plan stuff kind of far in advance, but like I don't have a game planned after this next game for after Pokemon. Oh, I have the bulb. I have the football.
Ready? Go!
My hand was off the controller for a second. I know the speedrunning tactic is to just go to the wall and like shove all the computers into the ghost. But then it only spawns ghosts for as many players as there are currently. Like it spawned 3 there, right? Or like it has 4 at a time. And that's like 1 for every person. Oh no! Wah! Thread needle! Guys! 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 Uh-oh. Oh! How? How? Ah! No, 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 no. Move, 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 move. Go, 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 go! Oh my god. That was the most intense round of running with the bulb I've ever had in a long time. Yeah, the speedrunning tactic is to run right to the wall and shove everyone else in. So that way, like, the ghosts that spawn overlap each other and none will spawn. So you only really have, like, 1 ghost to worry about. Stray ghosts! Stray ghosts everywhere, all around the world. Speeds Mario Party 1 go up a difficulty level. Super hard isn't even a difficulty that can be typed on the boards. Hard computers in Mario Party 1 aren't that bad. Fucking again, low battery! I really should have anticipated that. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby. Oops, you think I'm in love. This is bad. I'm not that innocent. Anyway. The war is having what? Thank you, question mark? But yeah, like, hard AI in Mario Party 1 really isn't that bad. I say as I've been playing Mario Party for a long time. The hard AI is so much worse in Mario Party 2. I'll tell you that right now. Hard AI is so much worse in Mario Party 2. And also, we gotta remember, this is the first Mario Party. What am I even doing? Yeah, this is the first Mario Party, so this was like the standard they set. I am just hitting the hammers. No, I wanted the money. I want the money. Goodbye. I love doing that. I'm a low taku bestie. Should've got low, 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 low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strap, She turned around and gave that big booty a smack. Hey! So yeah, like, the hard AI really isn't all that bad. I've seen them do the dumbest things in Mario Party 1. But yeah, Mario Party 2 really amps it up. And that kind of goes into my biggest complaint with Mario Party 5. Is the hard AI in Mario Party 5 go burr. And then the normal AI, the step down from hard, is like stupid easy. Like you have a level 1 with the easy CPU, then like a 3 with the normal CPU, and then you have like an 8 with the hard CPU. Thanks. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. place baseline My Prey 2, CPU robbed star from me. Activated blaster while I was on the path. I had the most points too. Again, CPU in My Prey 2 is brutal. Hard CPU. But again, I've also seen the computers do stupid things in any Mario Party. Because everyone always makes the claim, oh, like, they steal from first place, or like the hard computers only steal from like the person with the most coins if they're stealing coins. No, they don't. No, they don't. There's like 2 clips to prove that. Get off me.
Miss.
I don't want your cooties. So, yeah, everyone's like, oh, the hard AI, when they steal coins, they always steal from the person with the most. No, they don't. No, they don't. Or it's like, oh, they always steal from first place. No, they don't. Again, there's clips of evidence to prove this. So, the computers are wild. But again, they are computer players. They are unpredictable sometimes. There's some easy AI settings in some fighting games where they literally don't even try. Like, they walk back and forth. Like, just make that a practice mode. Exactly. Exactly. I think after this turn, we'll take our break. And plus, we have an ad break coming up, too. So, okay. But yeah, like, computers are just wild. They are very wild. Wonderful. My mini games in My Prey are always pure with CPU. I mean, you know. After 10 coins. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Give me a star! Anyway. Oh, man. Woo! Shoulder cracked after that.
Maniac, 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 maniac.
핑핑 돌아버리겠지.
Maniac,
Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac, maniac. 하하, whoa. We don't want the smoke. Green team, Handcar Havoc, let's fucking go.
Ready?
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Really. The concentration is so real. My hand was cramping, man. The constipation is real. Felt. Anyway. Alright. Data is saved. Luigi Star, he's getting a minus block. 42 is the answer to everything, and ads are starting right now. But I did warn everyone ahead of time. Pillow sheets, I know. I know. I'm dumb sometimes. It's okay. I know there's an ad break going on right now, but I did say we were going to take a break after the turn. So, we are going to take a break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. We're back. And Luigi loses 4 coins and has 69. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Alright. And then a chance time. Alright, coming back strong. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just leave me out of it, please. That's all I ask for. Can't have nice things. I really can't have nice things, huh? I just took that from her! I just took that from her not that long ago, and plus it was originally mine. The star she took from me was originally mine. Because she stole it from me from Boo. Also, one of Luigi's stars is mine. What a way to start off, huh? Luigi thought he was righting the wrongs, but no, Peach stole from me first. No nice things, I know. Sometimes you feel like the universe hates you, and there's been several moments where I have felt that. Really, your headband is always... You need to leave it alone, kid. Yeah, there's been times, just in life in general, I felt like the universe hates me. Even as recent as like a few days ago, I felt like the universe hated me. Because, you know, sometimes things happen unexpectedly. It's like, damn, did you really hate me today? Did the universe really hate me today? Which I know I posted on, like, Twitter, you know, like, grief is not linear. And, like, grief with anything, like, whether it's, like, actual, like, death of a friend, family member, or just, like, a loss of a relationship, a breakup, loss of a friendship breakup, you know, stuff like that. You're still grieving, you know, because, like, it's a loss. People just associate, like, grief with, like, just death. And it doesn't always work like that. Because, grief is just mourning a loss of something. And it's more commonly associated with death. But it's just loss in general.
Ready? Go!
And there's, like, you know, the 5 stages of grief. But it's... And they're like, it always happens, like, in a particular order. No. No. Grief isn't linear. It's like a circle, in a way. You know, because we, circles is part of our big old mantra, run around in circles. But, like, sometimes you feel okay, and then other times it's like something hits you. It's like, damn, I feel really bad, and I miss them a lot. It's like, you know? So I feel that a lot with, like, you know, family members, because, especially my parents. Because there's a lot of times in my life, especially like the last few years or so, where it's like, dang, I really wish I had my parents to talk to. Even just like silly random things or like important life things that I need help with, and I don't have my parents here for that. Or like, again, like loss of friendships, I'm like reminded of like the good times in a way where it's like, dang, I do kind of miss the good times, but like, why did you have to remind me of it? Why did the universe have to remind me of it at a certain point, you know? So it's like, yeah, like grief isn't linear. Because like a lot of things are like, oh, the 5 stages of grief. And I can never remember what the fuck they are. I know there's like denial, bargaining, anger. Stages of grief. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. I can never remember it in that order. But like, that's like, you know, the 5 stages of grief. You know, first is denial, then is anger, then is bargaining, and then acceptance. And then depression, then acceptance. No, sometimes, you know, like the denial is usually first and foremost, you know, because you're still processing things. But like, I still feel like it still kind of creeps in there, here and there. You know, it's like, man, I wish, you know, things were different. I don't want you gone. I don't want this to be gone, you know. I didn't want this to end. And then it's like, everything else happens all at once. And it's like, damn, you know? Shortcut, please. Why? I had the timing down perfectly fine. I thought I had it there. Guess not. But yeah, sometimes the depression hits you all the time. Sometimes the anger hits you all the time. And sometimes you've accepted things and then bam, you're depressed again. You essentially like go backwards. But like, that's kind of what I mean, like grief is not linear. I think like the stages of grief are more akin to like just general feelings after a loss. Doesn't necessarily happen in that order.
Ready? Go!
But yeah. Like, it happens in that particular way, just not in the order necessarily, because like, you know, again, everyone's different. Everyone experiences emotions differently. That's for sure.
Go!
I can never win that regularly. I can never win that with the hard AI. There's gotta be some kind of trick or something, but I can't get it. Eat your potatoes, Riley. Yeah, like, grief is definitely not linear. And I don't mean to, like, bring this into, like, you know, a depressing mood. It's just a statement. You know, grief isn't linear. And this is coming from someone who has experienced a lot of loss in their life. And I'm just here casually saying, yeah, it's not linear. Sometimes it just, like, creeps up on you. Sometimes the universe is very cruel in its ways of reminding you of what you once had. And I still think, like, okay, so here's my perspective on, like, a loss, like, just a breakup, whether, you know, relationship or, like, romantic relationship or, like, friendship breakup versus, like, an actual death. Accepting a death is a lot easier than accepting just a regular breakup. I mean, probably, like, circumstances aside, you know, like, if you're cutting off a very toxic person, then, yeah, it's easier to accept because, you know, you're better off. Ow. Bruh. Whose team am I on? No! That was actually really good. I'll give him that. So like, with a death, it's like, this is gonna sound very, very bad and harsh, but it's part of it. Just bear with me. With a death, you know they're gone forever. And I feel like it's easier to accept that they won't come back. Whereas with like a breakup, they're still around. Especially when they're like, the person you're breaking up with, like, again, romantically or friendship-wise, is still like around people that you are around or like mutual friends, and you see them a lot, and there's still like constant reminders. There's constant reminders for like anything. But like if they're still, you know, around, just a normal like loss of something, it's like you still see those reminders, and it's much harder to accept and overcome that than like a death. Like, I've long accepted the death of my parents, you know, I've long accepted that. But like, I still get reminders here and there of them, but those are more like fond reminders of like, yeah, I remember this. Like stories I tell. Like I mentioned my dad got me my 3DS with Mario Party. That's a fond reminder, you know, of the good things he did. And I also get reminders of the crappy things my parents have done. So, you know, there's still reminders there, but again, they're gone. I can't really address it. Sometimes it kind of sucks that I can't address it, but, you know, gotta accept that. Whereas, like, a friendship breakup or a romantic breakup, there's still... Sometimes it feels like there is unfinished business, and that is, like, hard to accept because you wanna be confrontational with them sometimes, and you want to ask why because you can, but when like the carrot is dangled in front of you, it's a lot harder to resist the carrot. Does that make any sense at all? Or am I just like painting strange pictures for you guys? I don't know. I feel pain sometimes at decisions I regret or situations that have changed from what they were before, even if they just involve myself. Yeah, I can feel that too. Because again, like, you know, sometimes we regret things, even if it's like little decisions here and there. There's a lot of things that I cringe at my younger self for. It's like, dang, I really did that? Or like, dang, I really said that? Even like with streaming, there's like certain like streams and topics I've talked about where it's like, did I really have to say that? Or did I really talk about it that way? Or it's like, dang, I kind of sounded like a bitch here, didn't I? You know, I still feel that at times. Also, standard last 5 turns, procedures all red and blue spaces are doubled, and if you pass by Koopa Trooper, you get 20 coins instead of 10. There we go, nailed it. But there's a lot of, like, you know, looking back and cringing, but, like, if you don't look back at your past self and cringe, have you really grown as a person? And again, there's a lot of things I wish I could have done to, like, prevent bad things. Like, in a, I would say recent, because, like, generally it was recently. Like, within the last year, there was a friendship breakup. I've talked about it before. Like, I have, like, the only, like, regret, like, looking back on everything now, the only, like, real regret is I wish I could have talked to them sooner about my own personal feelings. But, can't do that now, so. Even though, like, the carrot has been dangled in front of me before, I'm trying so hard to resist that carrot. Also, again, hard AI. Luigi wasn't even in, he was in second, but he didn't have a whole lot of coins. It's like, bruh, what we doing? Yes, you can get your water. Just enough. Nice. So, yeah, life lessons with Tessa Jane. Grief is not linear, and it's a lot harder to accept a loss of a friend or a relationship than death. And I'm not saying this is the case for every single person out there. I think that was just the case for me. And maybe some other people feel the same way. Going through different kinds of losses, some are easier to accept than others. And I really feel like a death is easier to accept than just a loss of a friendship. Because again, constant reminders are there, especially when you have mutual friends. And like, even years ago, like, I would still consider a certain person my friend, but like, I hardly ever talk to them. We never check up on each other. But like, if they needed anything from me, you know, I'd be there. But like, I really feel like the friendship with this certain person is just lost on me. But there's still constant reminders because we still have mutual friends that talk. So, but like, I feel like that one I've mostly moved on from. But you know, again, constant reminders of the good times are there, but I think it's just important to look back on good times and just, you know, think of them fondly as they were just good memories. And, you know, just move on from there. It's always Peach. Normally this would be bad. Normally this would be a bad thing. But I just gained a star. I got my stars back, bitches! Excuse me. Anyway. I think after the minigame... excuse me, after the minigame, I'm gonna go put Riley's stuff away. I mean, it's Pipe Maze. It's Pipe Maze. Am I in control? I don't think I am. I am not in control. Who is in control? Peach is in control. All right, so I'm just going, no, I have to press A. That's right, I have to press A on the results screen, or else it's just gonna sit there forever. So after the results screen, I wasn't even paying attention. After the results screen, I will get up to put Riley's stuff away. So, there we go. But yeah, sorry to be kind of a little depressing there, but it's just, you know, life lessons. Because sometimes, you know, like, they're hard stuff to talk about for a reason. And it's like, I never go into, like, extreme detail of what happened. I did at first, and I did that because I was still hurt. And I needed some kind of outlet, in a way, you know? But I'll talk about that in a second, but I will put Riley's stuff away, so I will BRB. And I'm back. Alright. I think I'm safe to unplug this now. There's only a handful of turns left. Alright. Please. Thank you. Alright, I don't talk about it, but sometimes situations on Twitch have caused me a lot of pain. Just knowing that my words' actions have effect. Even if this is all virtual and influencing real human beings on the other side of the screen. Yeah, I feel that too. And there have been times where people have caused me pain. You know, I've been very angry at people. But also, I do equate, hold on, let me... C-map. Anyone? Peach is the only one close. There's Mario there. Where's Luigi? He's over there. So Peach is really the only one nearby, and she's right at the star. If she's right at the star, yeah, we'll steal from her. We'll steal from her. But yeah, like recent examples, there was a bro that called me honey in a very poor attempt at a joke, and I didn't like it, and I was very angry, and I already had problems with him before. There was another one who was just being overall rude and disrespectful, and they came in with like several different accounts asking to be unbanned. It's like, no. But yeah, some people don't think about the consequences because they're hiding behind a screen. It's like, hey, they can't get to me. But like from your perspective, Johnny, it's like, yeah, it's a whole nother person on the other side of the screen. And it's like, we're just people interacting. It's just there's a screen in the way. You know? Because if like, people made comments in real life like they do on the internet, people will get punched in the face. Real easy. I hit myself. Wow, love that. So, yeah, there's been like, again, like lots of comments disrespectful towards me. There was one about 2023. There was a person that came in chat and they made a lot of comments that made me very uncomfortable. And again, this was kind of early in the stream's life, in about like the first year or so. You go play. You go play, Riley. Yeah, this person like made me very uncomfortable, and like looking back on it, if that happened again now, I would have banned them within like the first day they were even here. It took a couple of days because I was just very uncomfortable and I didn't know what to do. But if they said that stuff to my face with my husband around, that person would have gotten slugged in the face by him. Like, it was that uncomfortable. And like, people don't even think about what they say on the internet because, again, they're behind a screen. Like, I see comments from like people that I know personally and family members say certain things, and it's like, dude, if you said that to somebody's face, you would get punched so fast. I'm not saying that's what everyone does on the internet. I'm saying that is just some examples I have seen from dude bros. We'll just categorize dude bros in like this big old category, because there's like subsections of dude bros. But most dude bros have problems with that. And again, there's also comments I have seen in my chat that have been made that have made me upset. Very upset, and I have been wrongfully blown up at. Your cha-cha. It is for you. So, and again, looking back on it, like, I can understand, like, reasons why I would feel a certain way and actions I should have taken at the time. But, yeah. It's hard for me to brush things off with humor. I don't show it too much, but I've gotten really angry when users say those things to you, for example. Retro Jenny. Yeah. Energy. Yeah, it's like, you know. God, my brain just like, I had a big old brain fart. I was trying to think of something and I got nothing. Yeah, and it's like sometimes I can, again, baseball oriented person, and some people have gotten way more strikes because they just foul off the pitches. I'm a big 3 strikes and you're out person, but it does take a lot to get a strike on me, or to get a strike from me. So, and like, I can pick up whether someone is joking or like I perceive something as a joke. Also, like, longevity in chat, and sometimes people just say something really funny and then it's like, all right, you're funny. And like, I can tell, like, I'd say like 90% of the time I can tell when someone's joking in chat, because I know text is really hard to pick up like sarcasm and jokes. Sometimes it's really hard to. Right there. But like, there's a lot of times where it's like, people will just say something outright rude, and I say, that was not nice to say, or it's like, I didn't like that, and then their immediate response is like, oh, I was just joking. Saying you were just joking does not excuse the insult you gave. Because sometimes it's like, sometimes I want to like make jokes that could come off as like an insult, But like, I would only make those kinds of jokes if I know the person extremely well. But I wouldn't come in hot in chat with something like that for someone I don't know, because that's not cool.
Finish.
Oh no! Oh no!
There we go. So, but yeah, I can, most generally, I can tell if someone is joking or not. And if I don't think something is funny, I will say something, and then their immediate response is like, oh, I'm just joking. And it's like, well, it wasn't funny. Your joke wasn't funny. Sometimes it's just like real blatant it wasn't funny. I know like some humor is, you know, hard to understand, like dark humor. Cause oh man, you have no idea how much I want to make dark humor jokes. Like jokes about like dead parents and dead moms and dead dads and stuff. Like sometimes I want to make those jokes because like humor, you know, laughter is the best medicine. Sometimes humor is like the best way to you know, get through something and move on. And that's what I do, you know. I crack jokes at things. Hence why, moving on from something and making something really funny and making a joke is the whole Tessa versus the watermelon from Sunshine. It was just timing on that, and I still stand by Tessa versus the watermelon is the greatest wrestling feud of 2024. But that being said, again, that's my humor. To some people, they'd be like, oh, Sunshine, the watermelon festival. Yeah, cool, that was really funny. And like, yes, it was. It's got deeper meaning to me, but again, that's beside the point. It's the last turn. It ain't worth it. Yeah, Pikachu. There you go. So, yeah, so like you know, there's some jokes that I want to make, but like, I don't know the other person's sense of humor. Like, if I'm coming into a stream for the first time, even with people I know and are friends with, like, I was in JT's stream last night, and there were a couple of jokes I wanted to crack, but it's like, I don't know how this is going to go over because it would have had to do with like my dead parents. And I'm like, should I make this joke? Should I not? I'm just gonna not make it. And there are people out there that have like no idea when to turn off that filter. And it kind of drives me insane when people do that. They just say something, not even thinking about it. Which is why, like, again, 3 strikes, you're out. You know, like if someone does it not even thinking about it,
Ready?
and they've been warned, like please don't say stuff like that, like that's not cool here. And they're like, oh no, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. You know, that's perfectly fine. If they learn their lesson, because it takes time. Because it's like, you know, if they apologize, and you give them another chance and they change their behavior, cool. Love and accept you here. But if you apologize, make excuses, and keep doing it, that's a problem. And again, I equate my streams to like a house. Like anyone who comes in here, whether or not you're lurking, you're chatting, you're just vibing here, cool. And it's like, this is my home. And I can accept or kick anyone I want to, because if anyone makes me feel uncomfortable in my own home, they're gone.
Go!
I have that right. So, it's kind of how I think too, yeah. So, if there's people that make me uncomfortable in my own home, then they can go away.
You did it!
I did it.
You did?
So, but yeah, and again, like, looking back on it, like, there are things I should have done differently. Just, like, in life and in streams in general. But also, like, looking back on those experiences, I know now what I should do in those situations. Yes, right. Yeah, like, I know now what I should do in those situations. But like, I didn't then, but I've learned my lesson. Like, if someone comes in and berates me over spoilers, I know to shut it down no matter who it is. Because I should have shut it down quickly. And I even, like, privately apologized, and I got nothing from them. They ignored me. So I should have shut it down quick, and it was something I didn't need to apologize for. But that's me. I usually am very quick to apologize in situations, even when I don't need to. I did do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, Riley. But also, another situation that has happened to me, if someone makes me uncomfortable, I should not let it go on for the entire stream. Your ponytail's perfectly fine, kiddo. There you go. It is fixed. Leave it alone, and it won't be fixed. Okay. Green team prevails. Of course they do. I believe first and second. I don't remember. But yeah, if someone makes me uncomfortable in chat, I shouldn't let it go on for the entire stream, because that's happened before. No, not first and second. No, Luigi! Mario got the happening star, that's what happened. But Peach isn't last, and you know what? That's fine. She's been very mean to me this whole time. Yeah, and also for a while I was without mods in a way, because I had like really terrible luck with mods for the longest time, because my first ever mod is Vegito. He will always be my mod. I know he can't always be here to help, but he is still a mod. And he is my husband, so he knows me better than myself sometimes, and knows when to jump in and take action. And then I've had a couple other mods. One of them wasn't really showing up much, and it's like, alright, and I heard bad things about, you know, whatever, but it's like, I made the judgment call. I messaged them privately, and I explained, like, hey, you know, this is why you're gonna be unmodded. And then another situation happened, which, looking back on it, shouldn't have happened the way it did. And I still feel really bad, but I reached out to this person and apologized, and everything's all... I'd say everything is as good as it, you know, can be for the moment with this person. And then I had only one mod for the longest time. And then Sylvia volunteered. Because there was a situation going on with, like, their friends with this one person. And they tried to go into my chat to ban this person and couldn't because she wasn't a mod. I'm like, oh wait, hold on, let me fix that. So I made Sylvia a mod, and then Blue asked to be a mod just to help fix her neck. I was like, it's fine, because I was going to ask you to be a mod to begin with. Coins held at one time, 118. Okay, yeah. And then, yeah. Nice. So now I've got a pretty good mod squad. And now that I've been doing this for a while, I do feel like if I need to handle things by myself, I can. You know, in situations where it's like, you know, everyone's freaking working. But it's fine. My fight or flight is weird. I get really angry and then fearful or apologetic. Yeah, I feel that too. It really depends on what the situation was and like what even happened. It's 2:51. We haven't even gone for 3 hours yet. I mean, there's a couple things I can do. I don't know what though. But yeah, my fight or flight, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm not going to, or I snap. I only really snap if I've had enough. DKC2. DKC2 was awful. You know, let's go into the minigame house. I've only done this a couple of, no. I've only done this a couple, like, I think once I've only done this. Minigame stadium. Just me. This won't take long. No handicap. All hard. Trying to think of time. That might take like half an hour, so let's do that one. So yeah, yeah, I know I really snap if I'm like pushed too far. And yeah, DKC2 was a great example of being pushed too far. On like 2 separate occasions. Yeah, 2 separate occasions during DKC2, I was pushed too far. And that's a more recent example. So, yeah. Again, you know, just, and I keep this in mind when I am a chatter as well in someone else's streams. It's like, I'm in somebody else's environment. This is the environment that they feel the most comfortable in. I will not disrupt that environment. Like, I know I mentioned, like, with backseating and spoilers and everything, too, like, if someone's playing a game that I really, really, really enjoy and they're struggling, I always ask first. Like, if I'm not sure, like, I know typically it's like, oh, if you have to ask, the answer's probably no. Like, oh, if you have to ask if they need help, the answer's probably no. But, like, some people, you know, would rather have people ask. Like, I would rather someone ask me if I need help or need a hint or anything. And that gives me the power to say yes or no. And what they do after that is on them, not me. So if I say, no, I don't need a hint, and they give me one anyway, that's them being... Crap, which one was I? Was it this one? I think I goofed. Yeah, I goofed. Shit. What was the other one? Oh, it's fine. I'm only really just doing this to take up time, so it's fine. So yeah, I would rather have somebody ask first if I need a hint than to just drop one without my consent. See, there's the big thing. There's the word of the day, consent. It works in more than one occasion. There we go, because I know it's... The word consent is usually coupled with, you know, sexual experiences, but consent is a big thing with anything. It's just permission. Consent is just a fancy word for permission. Like, again, if I'm stuck in a game and somebody asks me, like, hey, do you need help with this, or would you like a hint? I can say yes or no. If I say yes, I give my consent to the hint. If I say no, I don't give my consent to the hint. And again, what they do after the no is really dependent on, you know, it really tells me a lot about people. How they react when they hear no. I think that says a lot about people. There's so many times where I see people just throw a fit after being told no. No matter the context. Again, like, if someone, like, if I tell somebody no, saying, oh, like, would you like a hint? And I say no, and they still give me a hint anyway, or they, like, pitch a fit, it's like, that tells me a lot about you, and I don't want you here if you're gonna throw a fit over me telling you no. Like, I would rather figure stuff out on my own. Because again, there's backseating problems with a few different games. Like, I mentioned the other day, there was one person in Final Fantasy X. There were a couple of people in Splatoon 3 when I did the single player.
Ready? Go!
So I've had backseating issues for a while, but I tend to not play game. I don't know. Splatoon 3 was a specific case where I had not seen literally anything, so I was literally like flying blind to the game. Like, I didn't know anything. I didn't know what the single player entailed. I knew nothing. And then I still had people coming in and just backseat me. And it's like, again, I really do feel like female streamers get this worse than male streamers. I don't know what it is. Some weird inherent sexism, I guess. That people see like, oh, female streamer, let me baby her. Because she probably doesn't know anything about video games. And the streamer knows way more than the dude bro making comments. Like, I'm sure there's some dude bros that come in, or like come into people's streams. Like, Pokemon's the biggest example, because I feel like I'm fairly knowledgeable. Okay, good job. Can you go put it away? I'm sure there's like some dude bros that come in like Pokemon and try to like teach the streamer knowledge and give unsolicited advice about the things and stuff. And it's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I probably have more knowledge than you. I'm not like singling people out, because like I'm sure there's specific people that do this, but it's just a generalization. But like, I really do feel like female streamers get it way more than male streamers. I really do. We had a troll at the channel I mod for 2 days ago. They kept making accounts and harassing the streamer on their socials. It's hard to deal with the anger, especially when you care about the streamer. Yeah, I know. I totally get that. Because, I mean, we've had a quote-unquote ban evader before. Because, again, it was at the end of DKC2. I was doing the final boss. I remember that specifically. I was on the final boss. And like, they were just being super disrespectful, and I was struggling on the final boss, and I think the thing they said that got them banned was, "Are you done yet?" or something along those lines, or like, "Are you finished yet? Are you done yet?" Something like that, and it just kind of sent me over the edge, and I knew Blue was around. I'm like, "Hey, Blue!" And that's all I needed to say. So... But I know my mods have my back, you know, and stuff like that. And I appreciate mods for my channel, for other people's channels, because like mods are the real unsung heroes, really, because they do a lot. Those teachers make me mad too, especially the ones that don't even say hi. Yeah, they just come in hot with like the tips and tricks of everything, trying to teach the streamer something that they probably already know. Like, if someone comes in here when I'm playing Pokemon, trying to, like, mansplain something to me that I already knew about, it's like, alright, you're in the wrong stream, for one. And two, you probably wouldn't do this to a male streamer. I bet you if my husband was playing the same game, and, doing the same things that I did, he wouldn't get near the amount of reactions that I would get. Just again, on the account that he is a dude and I am a dudette. Dudes and dudettes. Showing my age again. How old are you? You're 3?
Yes.
Yay.
Ali's 9.
Allie is 9, that's right.
Are you 9?
I remember, I usually type blue if I see someone like that in here. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Like, if I know I have mods around, I'll be like, hey, mods. Because I'd say for the most part, mods are on the same page. Because, like, I know my husband takes care of things. Because there was one day, it was Mario Party, I think. And, there was a bot. They acted very much like a bot. I think Mario had that, yeah. We were, like, right there. He was slightly ahead of me. There was a bot. And it was like the dude bro bot that could remember being born and something about mushrooms. And Blue was just like having the time of her life, just like egging them on, and like right at the end of stream, Vegito had like just had enough and just banned them outright. And then they stuck in the chat with the raid because they showed up at the person I raided. Because I think it was like Toasty Buns, I think, and they were playing Danganronpa. And they showed up in their chat. And it's like, that is not human behavior. That is 100% a bot. Also, capitalizing every freaking word in the sentence? Yeah, that's a red flag. That's a red flag for a bot. So, yeah. Ugh. You can color, Riley. So there's been several occasions where it's like, mods come in handy. Yeah, and again, like, I don't want to like turn this into like, you know, a sexism thing, but like I do feel like that is the case sometimes with like specific streamers. So, because like, yeah, if I was a guy, I probably wouldn't get near the dumb comments I get sometimes. Hello, would you like to trade? Yeah, that was so dumb in the Nuzlocke. It's like, dude, I'm doing a Nuzlocke. Yeah, go get a drink. It's like, I'm doing a Nuzlocke. No. I bet you those are all just bots. I also remember, I think it was during Galaxy 2. There was these like couple of accounts that followed me, and then they were just all up my ass saying like, hey, you have a PNG, would you like us to rig it for you? And I'm like, no, I don't need that, I'm not interested. And they just kept going, and I really had to lay it on. I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Even if I was, I know somebody who can fucking rig things for me. And that'd be a one I am Royal Blue. I'd pay her money faster than I'd pay some stranger. So, yeah, because I know Blue and Gihan have, like, you know, made VTuber models for people, you know, like, did the models, rigged it. So, like, and I know they do good work. So, like, if I were to ever, you know, become a full-fledged VTuber, I know who to go to, and not some stranger coming into my chat saying, like, hey, I can rig your PNG for you. And it's like, no. For one, I have a whole bunch of costume changes. They're all gonna need fucking rigged. If you're gonna do that, that's a lot of fucking work. And no, you just want my fucking money to scam me. So no. I like my layout. I like what I've got. So I'm content with what I have. I am very content with what I've got. So, yeah. And I remember, it's happened a couple other times with, like, graphic design. You know, like, there's those bots everywhere. It happened one time, and it was like a full-fledged conversation, too. That was the freaky part. I specifically remember, an incident happening in, Mario RPG. I specifically remember Mario RPG. And, they came in, said their name, saying, hi, how are you doing? And I responded, like, hi, hello, welcome in. Oh, I think I'm screwed no matter what I do. Because I know a lot of it is where they grab you, so, damn. But yeah, it was like a full-on conversation, and then they hit me with like, I'm a graphic designer, would you like some help with your layouts and stuff? And here's the thing. Aside from like the actual bars, because that's Streamlabs, the follower goal bar and the subscriber goal bar, those are Streamlabs, but everything else you see is 100% me. The layout, the background, the border, the chat box, that's me. Not like the chat box, the chat going, but like, you know, like the borders everywhere, the costume changes, it's all me. I did everything. My starting soon, my BRB, my ending screen, I did all of those. That's me. So for someone to come in, it's like, hey, I can help you with like your layouts and your scenes and stuff. It's like, no, that's an insult to me. If you think I need help, setting up stuff, that's fucking insulting to me. Like, that is 100% a full-fledged insult. I've had that happen twice, because the first time, you know, it felt like I was talking to a real person, then they hit me with that, and then I banned them. Or, like, I said no and never saw them again. And then, I think, like, a couple days later, the same thing happened, and I recognized it immediately, and I banned them. Because, like, this is the exact same setup, exact same wording. You're a fucking bot. Goodbye. So, yeah. One of the streamers I go to decided to make an alternate Twitch channel dedicated to non-gaming things, and he got so many of those art sellers on the first stream, like, non-stop. Oh my goodness. The full conversation was, yeah, it's like, hi, I love this game. How long have you been a streamer? That's cool. What's your favorite games? Do you do your own designs? That's awesome. Do you have Discord? Let me show you my art portfolio. Exactly. It is exactly that. We've read it like, oh my god, 6 of those at the same time. That's insane. That is insane. There we go. Had to get the full rotations with the stick. Stick rotations. You know, but yeah, that's crazy. 6 of them in one stream. Yeah, I had like 2 or 3 of those at like, and it's like the things happen at kind of in like spurts. Because like the graphic design stuff happened around like the same time period. Then it stopped. Then like for a while, perfect rotation. Hello, Jabber. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, there was like and like for a while, we still get them every now and then, but you know, like the bots that come in with like the best viewers and everything, there was like a huge problem with that for a long time. And then I had problems with people coming in asking like, hey, can I rig your PNG? I'm sure they specifically targeted PNG tubers. I'm sure that was the thing. They specifically targeted PNG tubers, and hi, that's me. And like, honestly, I didn't even know what a PNG tuber was until I started streaming. I didn't even know that was a thing. I knew, or like the term for it. Because like, I knew people had like still images to like represent, have like, you know, a little avatar in a way. And I knew VTubers existed, but I didn't know there was like a term for like, you know, PNG tuber. So that's kind of, I didn't even know about it until I started. So it's like, all right, cool. And, and then there was a certain point, this was during Galaxy 2, and I was green star hunting. So I remember what I was doing, because I was struggling trying to find a green star in particular. Yep, even though we don't talk about Galaxy 2. But yeah, I remember it was Galaxy 2, I was searching for green stars, and like 2 people came in and were like, hey, I can rig your PNG for you. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Like, just hit him with the not interested. And like, they just kept going, and I really had to lay it thick. Like, hey, no, I am not interested. Like, leave me alone about it. Hadn't heard the term PNG tuber until I read a post you shared on Twitter. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we don't talk about Mario Galaxy 2. We don't talk about that. Many painful memories. Like, that game drove me to tears. I cried. Yeah, you go color. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I cried. That game made me cry. Not to mention the perfect run. That was awful. That was awful. I still haven't beaten it yet. And that, I don't even know if I ever will, honestly, because, man, ugh, it was rough. So, yeah, haven't really had problems with bots lately, because I know, like, there's good and bad to Twitch, and I've seen, like, Twitch is trying to crack down on those bots, which I think they've done a fair job of that. because they'll flag it as like possible like spam or bot or like ban evader or something. And like I'm kind of surprised they just flagged a ban evader, because I think what they do is they flag something from like the same IP address, maybe. I think that's how that works, because the one person who was like mean to me in DKC2 and was like, "Are you done yet?" when I'm like struggling on the final boss. They got banned, and then they immediately came in with a different account asking for their original account to be unbanned. It's like, no, that's not how that works. That is not how that works, buddy. And they came in with like 2 completely different accounts. One of them even followed me, and I heard the alert, but I couldn't see what's going on. I just heard the alert and said thank you for the follow because I couldn't see what was going on. And then when I had the chance to look, I'm like, oh, that's what happened. Okay. And then anytime they chatted, it was flagged as a possible ban evader. So, like, Twitch was good there, I will say. Good job, Riley. And yeah, like, Twitch is, you know, has good and bad things. So, yeah, it was kind of crazy. Yeah, like, flagging the ban evaders like that, cool. You know, that was good on Twitch. That was a good Twitch moment. However, Automod still sucks. Automod still sucks, because it flags the dumbest things. No. Alright, fine. So I was curious about that, because I remember they came back in. Yeah, there was an account that followed me, and I was like in the midst of the boss battle. So I couldn't see anything, but I can hear the alert. So I knew someone followed. And, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, hey, someone followed. I'll just say hi. You know, or like, at least thank you for the follow. And I'm pretty sure that's what I did, just enthralled in the boss fight. And then when I died and had a chance to look at chat and everything, I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's not good. That was not what I wanted. I mean, Blue's at work, but you can still say hi, Blue. There we go. I did it. Lord BRB, no worries. Johnny, no worries. So, yeah, there's been problems with Twitch here and there. And like the mobile app has gotten a little bit better since they like first changed it over to the TikTok looking thing. It is better. There is a separate tab of following to make it look like how it was once before, and I use that way more than the scrollin'. I use that way more. And discoverability on Twitch does suck. It does. So there's really no point. Why is Bowser up at the top of the screen? This is like the one thing. This Bowser's Magma Mountain! What the heck? I've never seen this before! I know Slot Machine was bad with like facelift, and if it wasn't like facelift, it was just a black screen. I've never seen it be Bowser's Magma Mountain before. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, this is Switch Online Mario Party exclusive problems. Because, oh man, that's funny. Here you go. What's the beef with Mario Galaxy 2? TLDR, I played Mario Galaxy 2 last fall, around like September, October-ish, and that game made me cry. And I had several problems and issues with it. Personal things, it made me cry. And, I didn't want to feel like that again, so it's like, nope, I'm not gonna talk about this. It low-key traumatized me, and I'm using that term very loosely. Because I know the word traumatized is one of those words that gets overused. Right? It's one of those words that gets overused, but like the low key, it was awful. And then I got very upset with the perfect run because I got so close so many times to beating it, and I couldn't, and I was so frustrated, I was shaky, I was angry, I was all of the negative emotions, and I'm like, I don't want to feel like this ever again. So I moved on. I don't even remember what the game I did after Galaxy 2 was. I don't remember what I did. It was Donkey Kong Country. That's right. It started with Donkey Kong Country. Because I went from Mario 64 up to Galaxy 2. And then DKC's 1, 2, and 3. And then for the Wednesday, Friday slot. And the Wednesday, Friday slot currently is Pokemon. Pokemon Scarlet specifically. With an Ice-type, Mono-type run. Oh, I thought Peach had it for a second. Noted respectfully. No worries. No worries. And it's like, I know, and it's one of those, I apparently struggle with well-beloved sequels to games, because I also struggle with DKC 2. I also struggle with that one. I mostly struggle with DKC 2 because of the way the 50 Lives cheat worked. I can only get it, apparently you can only get it to work on a fresh file and not an active file. Because you have to hit a certain button combination to get the cheats on the menu to pop up. And you can't do that on an existing file for whatever reason, because it just puts you right into the game. So yeah, I abused save states in DKC 2. Let's just say that. Because I didn't want to deal with the game overs. And the way the saving worked too was so stupid. Because I game overed and lost all my banana coins. And there was like no real way I could even save the game other than save states, so yeah, it was rough. And like, I agree with the majority of people that DKC 2 is the best one out of the original trilogy. I can agree with that one. DKC 2 was pretty good. It's difficult, but it's not like ungodly difficult like I felt Galaxy 2 was. But I did enjoy 3. I love the concept of 3, and like I also struggled with 3 as well. There was like, I think there was like 1 or 2 levels where I had to like save state in the middle throughout. And I hadn't had to do that all playthrough. But again, you can use the 50 lives cheat before entering your save, so that helped a lot. Like DKC 1, I'm very familiar with because I grew up with DKC 1. Because me and my sister played that game a lot. And also, whenever we had to play it, or whenever we did play it, we had to do it in like one sitting because our cart was messed up in a way where like the in-game saves would work. It would save our progress, so if we like died, we just started over from our last save. That worked perfectly fine, but if we shut off the console at any time, we lost our save. So if we wanted to beat the game, we'd have to leave the SNES running. So we both got very familiar with DKC 1. Hello, why'd you do that? Fuck. Oh my god. What is happening? Why are we passing this around so much? Michael, what is... Luigi, please! Just jump. I'm open. Oh my god, we're about to lose! Peach, please, please, please! My god! What even happened? Riley, get that out of your mouth. No color. No color. Sorry, I had to be a mom for a second. For those who don't know, Riley is my 3-year-old. I have a toddler running around. So, yeah. And it's just the way the saving worked in DKC 2. I hated how you get 1 free save in the world, and that's it. Any other time, it costs banana coins. But, like, if you game over, you lose your banana coins, you're just fucked. Is it mentioned in the bio there's your mom? I don't think so. Is it? Is it? I can't remember. I don't remember what's in there. But yeah. Oh, controller.
Ready?
Yeah, I am a mother of 2 children. I have a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old. The 9-year-old has a basketball game tonight. She does have a basketball game tonight. She does. I also love the way Riley says basketball. She like essentially swaps the K and the S in basket.
Go!
I can never win that with the hard AI. Oh, that's rough. Cause like, Cause like the way she says basketball, it's like basketball. It's really funny. Basketball. Yes. So cute and funny the way she says it. Yep, and Allie seems pretty good. They're pretty good. Allie has been kind of dealing with like confidence issues at times, but like I think it'll work itself out. Sounds like something from Winnie the Pooh. Kinda does. Oh, she's just going ham! Oh my goodness!
Finish!
The hard AI on like the regular boards doesn't do that. They usually alternate. So her just going ham like that's kind of surprising. Yes, Riley. What? What do you want? Not right now. You can wait a little bit, okay? You can wait a little bit on the cracker, okay? I could imagine pooping in the NBA. That'd be kind of funny, though. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, I'm not much for like basketball. Like I played basketball when I was younger. I played like recognition basketball, and I played up to like middle school. I did not play in high school, and that's because I was on the dance team during basketball season. So instead of playing the basketball games, I just performed at halftime. Which dance team ultimately led me to meeting my husband. Because we went to the same college, and he was in the pep band, and I was in the dance team, and there's that. Hello, Dustin. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Golf for you? Nice. I also golfed. I haven't been golfing since 2017, and it makes me really, really sad. I just haven't had, like, the time to get out and go do it. And plus my clubs are at my in-laws' house, which is in a different town. So there's that. But yeah, I golfed during the fall. I was dance team in the winter, and I played softball in the fall. So. So yeah, that was like my high school life. And I did dance team first year college. And then there was some shenanigans with the coaches and everything. And then I didn't feel great about the new coach they hired, and he was kind of a creep. So my intuition was correct. And I joined drama club instead, because I was offered a scholarship, and I'm like, yes, scholarship. So I am one of the lucky ones who never had to take out a student loan to pay for college. Bro! I got squished! Rude. Devil May Cry Netflix theme song? Oh, nice. Nice. What the hell? Okay, I live in an apartment, and I just heard like a loud thud noise coming from the neighbors. It confused me heavily. Wasn't sure what it was. Usually they just blast loud music. And they played Gangnam Style one time, and I was like, oh, hey. Cool. Gangnam Style. Fun Gangnam Style. Which I still think Gentleman is better than Gangnam Style, but that is my opinion. Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. I only know that because Undertaker. Fuck! I put my controller the wrong way! Ah, shit. I might actually lose this. Lose this minigame board. I think if Peach doesn't win, I'm good. But if Peach wins, I'm stuck. I lose. That's the correct take? Okay. Yeah, I like Gentleman better than Gangnam Style. Oh, well, Peach won, so, I think we have the same amount of coins? I think I was like 10 coins ahead of her. Yeah, I'm an avid K-pop fan. I've been into K-pop. Oh yeah, we have this- oh my god, we have the same amount of coins! Oh my god, it's gonna be a fucking tie, isn't it? This is quite rare. Would you believe me if I told- FUCK! Would you believe me if I told you that that's not the first time I've had to roll for first place? Of course, right? I won without actually winning.
You won?
I didn't. You know what? I count that as a win. We tied for first place.
You win?
Uh-huh.
Did you win?
But granted, I did clip the time. I think it was during the Gauntlet run, I want to say. Because I did a whole Gauntlet run of all the Mario parties. Well, Mario parties 1 through 8. Mario Party 1 through 8. All boards 50 turns is what I did for my Gauntlet run. And I want to say, during, Mario Party 7, I think it was specifically Mario Party 7, me and, Mario, I think, tied for first. And it was a fucking dice roll that decided, and I was very terrified, because my dice rolls suck. As evident here, as I lost the dice roll here. But, yeah. Anyway, we did Bowser's Magma Mountain. We won that, and Peach got last place on the board, and I really just did that to fill in time. And I guess Peach got her vengeance, I guess, you know. See if I can beat it. I think I just roll the dice. I just roll the dice and let fate decide. Can you hold it for just a second? I will end very quickly because my 3-year-old needs to go potty because we're in the middle of potty training. Yay, potty training.
My poetry?
We are going to go raid. Sylvia's live.
Sylvia?
We're gonna go raid Sylvia.
Yes!
We're gonna go raid Sylvia.
Yes!
She's one of my mods. I talked about that. She is very awesome. She is an awesome dear VTuber. We're gonna go raid Sylvia. Raid message. What should our raid message be?
Raid message, please.
You want the well alright, Riley decided. I can't think of a good raid message. Raid message please is like the default. Thanks for talk. No worries. No worries. Sometimes we do have like the serious talks, the life lessons with Tessa Jane, you know. Anyway. Riley is super excited to go raid Sylvia. What's today? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow, we continue on with Pokemon Scarlet, the Monotype run with Ice types. We just finished, like, everything. We did all the gym leaders, we did the Titans, we did all the Team Starfall, or the Team Star stuff, we did all of that. And now, the game plan is Elite Four, finishing up all the stories. And that's kind of the plan. Like Elite Four, Gita and Nimona, and then like Arvin, and then Clavel and Penny. That's the agenda for tomorrow. We'll see how much we can get done. And then we'll probably beat the game Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Monday is Okami HD. We just beat Orochi. And we are about to go into the capital, which is great. Because there's a lot of game left. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are just whatever Mario Party I want. We do have a sub goal currently going on. Speaking of Mario Party, if we hit 20 subs on that goal meter by the end of February, then I will do a full playthrough of Mario Party 9. Thank you, Johnny, for that. Yep, so if we hit 20 subs by the end of February, I'll do a full playthrough of Mario Party 9. I own it. I just haven't streamed it yet because I have feelings about the car, and I'm sure everyone would love to hear me rant about it. But there are things I love about Mario Party 9, so I'll go over the positives too. But yeah, but for now, Tuesdays and Thursdays are just whatever Mario Party I desire. Today was just one because I spun a wheel and that's what it landed on. So, Mondays are Okami, Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party, and Wednesdays and Fridays are Pokemon Scarlet Monotype. So, thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out, and we will see you next time.